I don't think Tony Khan has had this type of opportunity with any other guy they released, like Rusev and all the guys they released. This is the guy that if you took right now, strapped a rocket to him, man, AEW could make a little bit of noise. But I swear to God, if I was Tony Khan, man, freaking hire Kross and make him the man. Revolve everything around. They can steal WWE viewers by doing that, bro, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't think Tony Khan has had this type of opportunity with any other guy they released, like Rusev and all the guys they released. This is the guy that if you took right now, strapped a rocket to him, man, AEW could make a little bit of noise.
Okay, so here's the reason why. Here's one of my main reasons why. I have two big reasons why I say that it may be. I'm not convinced that it's complete, that it could be a work. I'm not convinced that it's a shoot. I'm just in the middle, but I'm leaning more toward work though. This is why. Two reasons. One, because they took Truth's merch off and he was the number one seller. He was one of the top sellers during the time he got released. But they keep Kross's on there and he wasn't. I mean, he's still a high merch seller, but they keep his on but take Truth's off. That didn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then two, this isn't like he wasn't released. So if he's released, then he has to fall under the 90-day no compete. But if his contract expires, there's no non-compete. His contract's up. Yeah. So he can absolutely go to AEW like as of the following Wednesday.
But he even said they didn't contact him. And the reason that AEW didn't contact him is because they're not sure it's not a work. So they have not contacted him.
But here's the thing. That's on Kross, though. That's on Kross if he's saying that legally his contract is up as of that Sunday that he made that video. And even if it was a work, it's dragging on too much. And so it's like, don't even make it. Even if it was supposed to be a work, like just put the kibosh on it, because it's like, don't do it. This new version of working stuff.
Chris, let me interrupt you here real quick, and then I want you to go. This version of working F's up the boys.
Absolutely.
Because if he's not working, Tony Khan is not reaching out to him because Tony Khan, if it is a work, Tony Khan doesn't want to get involved in the legalities. So these guys can work and think they're getting over on people. The bottom line is they're screwing themselves. But go ahead, Chris.
And that's the reason why I'm skeptical to believe that it's not fully a work, because here's the deal. Tony Khan heard, and if I'm Tony Khan's attorneys, yes, he said his contract was up on that that live that Sunday. Reach out to him. If it's up, it's up. And so either he's going to reach out to Tony Khan's going to reach out to him and say, hey, what's going on? And then, he would have to say, hey, sorry, man, it's tampering because I'm still with him. You know what I mean? Like, you have to. But if he doesn't, and I know that he's looking for opportunities, why don't you have these segments and have these vignettes? Kross is so good at what he does. Bring this person in AEW, set him up for that big September 20th, because if you want a heavy hitter to opposite John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, you need to be getting this Kross stuff and these vignettes. You need 4 weeks of that stuff. And so if you want anybody to like legitimately opposite John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, you need to be starting that right now to get these vignettes started for Kross. He's so good at what he does. He's such a really good mind. He can, if he's put up against a challenge of, hey man, we need some comparison to, we need some people off of John Cena versus Brock Lesnar and on our product. having Edge and Christian reunite and, just some random other AEW match, that's not going to take people away from Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. But what will take people away from Brock Lesnar versus John Cena is all of these weeks of teasers leading into the inevitable Karrion Kross, or he'll probably be Killer Kross debut in the AEW. That would cause people to take their attention away from Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. So you got to do it now, man. And the very fact that we don't see that yet is what's making me skeptical, because you've got only a month to build this up.
I'll tell you why I think we're not seeing that yet. I'll tell you why I think we're not seeing it yet. I really believe Kross wants to re-sign with the WWE.
Yes.
I really believe. So, I don't think it's a work, but I would not be surprised if he went back there, because I think he really wants to keep that door open and hopefully renegotiate a new deal. That's just based on what he's saying. I think it's almost like he couldn't believe they rescinded the offer. I really believe he wants to have a dialogue with them and go back to that company. And I would not be surprised if that happened.
Yeah, if they lowballed him, and then they didn't even mention Scarlett.
Right.
Tony Khan's going to throw the entire checkbook at him, man. Because again, if his mission is to take people away from John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, he's going to throw the book at him and Scarlett. So if the money's better and the opportunity's better, and he's going to be growing stock, because if he's booked as a main event talent, the WWE, if they want him back, they're going to look like fools to bury him after looking like a main event talent. So he needs to do that Drew McIntyre effect, go away from WWE to build his stock to come back to the WWE. And I think that's what he should do ASAP. Again, if his challenge is, I would make it if the WWE is rescinding an offer for me and not even offering my wife a renewal, man, I am making it my mission to say, man, how many eyes can I take away on September 20th, for this competition that is rumored to happen between WWE and AEW. That would be my mission for sure.